back to another episode of Last Day Survival. Today we're returning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully everyone's having an absolutely incredible day of the most amazing variety that will keep on getting better from here on out. I'm having a pretty fan-freaking-tastic day today because I am so excited for what we have in store for all of you beautiful ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But first, something that we gotta address. I've been seeing some comments about this, and y'all know me. I'm a man of the people, and the people have spoken. The people, they want Travis back. I love what we got on our back, but the people want something else back on our back. Backception. Long story short, Travis, come to Papa.
Jeez, about time you thought the pleb.
That's the loving turtle best friend that I've been missing out on, and now that Travis is back with us to join us, dude, literally, oh my God, Travis, why are you burned? Travis, what is going on? I'm scared. What was that? Did anyone just see that? What in tarnation? What? Is that because of the armor that we're wearing? I am so bamboozled. Dude, Travis's battle scars. Oh no. I have literally no idea what's happening. Is that like, Travis, I am really sorry, buddy, but apparently Travis is now radioactive. I deflect all blame for whatever is going on, but hopefully everyone's having a more fan-freaking-tastic day than Travis right now, because that man is literally, glowing. You know, isn't that a good thing to have a healthy glow or something like that? Travis, the healthiest glow. Absolute king. That is what Travis is, and ooh, baby. That's not the event that I was looking for, but what I was looking for and what we do have lined up is none other than a little bit of a raid of player 5608, followed by quite the awesome little surprise after this that I got in store for you. Also, like I'm saying, it's an absolutely incredible one that we got lined up, and I'm excited to get into it. So without further ado, let's begin hopping into it by hopping into the base of player 5608. Ain't no better way to kick a day off. But hopefully everyone out there is having an absolutely incredible one of the most amazing variety. Hopefully your day only does keep on getting better from here on out as well, whether that be from the video bringing you a smile, bringing you a giggle, anything or everything like that, or anything else going on in the hopefully wonderful lives of yours. Y'all know me, I'm only wishing the absolute best and most fan-freaking-tasticest of things imaginable. And yeah, hopefully your lads and lassies last day on Earth adventures have been going well. And hello, it appears we have a little bit of a box and a little bit of an outdoor section, so I'm guessing that this box is gonna be where a lot of the stuff is stockpiled. Without further ado, bada bang, bada boom, and hello, quite the little loot room awaiting us. Y'all can see that we continue rocking our super dope armor over here, which is, I mean, I know that it's getting a little bit damaged, but it's just hard not to wear it, dude. It's so freaking awesome, and I really do hope that there are more coming. You know what? That is what should happen for Last Downers upcoming 3-year anniversary birthday thingamabob. Let's get some separation. I'm just trying not to get hit by zombies because that is how we have things happen, damage, and happen English hard. You know what I mean? That is how our armor gets damaged. That's the combination of words in the proper way that I was looking to arrange them. So yeah, I'm trying to make sure that that doesn't get hit. But man, as we do know, the Last Day on Earth anniversary is coming up, and obviously very excited for that because that is going to be the upcoming and next season. Hopefully it is better than this past season, because don't get me wrong, the prison was a very cool season. I've talked about this, I've touched base about this. Ooh, okay, solid. Love me some red tickets. I've touched base about this a little bit. Like, I thought that the season was, and I could probably go and put away my C4 now that I mention it too, but I do think that it was a very cool season, but it was very lacking mainly in the loot department, which this base is doing an alright job at giving to us so far. We'll see if it ends up being worth the C4 that we ultimately had to invest into this, but little by little we're inching our way towards potentially it being worth that C4, not to mention well, getting the raid in the first place, which is obviously one of always the riskiest things with getting a raid. You either drop the coins to complete the quest, or you complete the quests manually, and that's always one of the risks with raids, because you either invest your time time or your coins into getting some of these things set up, and sometimes they can just be absolutely disappointing, which is always a little bit of a bummer. So, you know, I'm always crossing my fingers that, I mean, obviously, I want to get all the bangerest of raids possible, but at the end of the day, I am more than happy to get poopy raids on my side if that means that y'all, yeet, let's get out of there. I'm trying to minimize the damage that I take. Oy vey, oy vey, oy vey, oy vey, oy vey. And all right, we got to try and deal with some of these guys. No, that's a couple of hits over there that we got to eat. Very most unfortunate, but I'm always crossing my fingers that, you know, at the end of the day, the most important thing to me is I hope that y'all get the most amazing of raids every single time imaginable, because at the end of the day, I'm more than happy to, I mean, whether it be coins that I gotta drop or quests that I gotta complete, I am more than happy to get awesome raids to show off for you lads and lassies and show off all of these bases. So hopefully y'all know when you come across a base like, yo, I saw that on Star's channel. It's like, this is gonna be a banger, and you know exactly where the good loot is. So I'm more than willing to do all the raiding imaginable, but I know for some of y'all that might not be as possible to be raiding like every single day, because it's quite a process to get one of these things set up. So at the end of the day, if someone needs a good raid more, I'm always crossing my fingers that it's y'all that get a good raid, and I will absorb all of the bad raids if it means all of the good raids can go out to you lads and lassies. So okay, there we have the last of those getting broken. Now we are going to have quite this swarm of zombies coming our way. Ow, ow, no, 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 no. Okay, nice. Got a little bit of separation over there. Man, I mean, it's a struggle because I'm really trying to keep this armor pristine. Ow. But we are continuing to take a little bit more damage and all that. But I mean, obviously season 8 is coming up, which does mean that there's gonna be another battle pass coming with that. Hopefully, I really hope that we see this armor return either in the battle pass or whatchamacall. Another thing, not just the battle pass, what's the other thing I'm thinking of? The fact that it is gonna be Last Downers 3-year anniversary, and I do believe for the 2-year anniversary and the 1-year anniversary, we were actually given presents. So, you know, I'm just saying, just kind of putting this out there and just pushing it out there into the open, seeing how it gets responded to. But oh, and we still got that chest to break into too. Personally, I do think it'd be cool if we did get some very cool presents, and ideally some rare ones like this armor over here for the one-time special occasion of a 3-year anniversary, because you only turn 3 once, you know, last day on Earth. So give us all Raider battle armor and give everyone their own Travis. I think that's what everyone wants, you know, or just 500 C4. Give or take, you know, either or, all of the above. I like all of the above. I think that's a pretty great option too. And that just appears to be a little bit of a resource chest, nothing too crazy. We still got a few of these that I definitely want to break into. These 10 to woodworking benches sometimes are promising. Before I break into the last one, I do want to see what the chests have. We didn't quite yet peruse what might be a wonderful selection awaiting us, and it does appear that the wonderful selection did not really await. Ooh, okay, well, we got a little bit of gas out of that at least, and let's go. Love to see it. Does that make this, is that worth the C4 investment? I don't know. We still got to tally up everything, but steel is literally like one of, if not the best resources you can get. Like steel, gun oil, those are some of the rarest things that raids can hold. And I know some people, I've literally been yelled at before, like, Star, why do you get excited over steel? Steel's not that good of a resource. Like, you know, other people don't get as excited about it. Bro, what are you talking about? Steel is the best resource. This is how you make a steel base. Steel is so in handy for a bunch of like late game type of workbenches too, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to make yourself because like it just takes such a big resource investment if you want to make it from scratch. So finding it is so freaking cool. Like this chemistry station, boom, that takes like 10 freaking steel plates over there. Like so many things take steel plates. It's just something that you want to have. Steel plates, wrenches, and gun oil, and even hammers, man. Hammers and wrenches are both kind of items where it's like you don't realize how necessary they are until you're like short a few and you're like, wow, it's kind of a pain in the butt to find these. Oy vey, and I completely forgot to tap into this box over here. We got a few engine parts too, so I mean, I'll put it this way, I've gotten better raids for 1C4, but I've also gotten worse. I'd say this is a pretty average raid for C4. However, if you here's the thing too, it's average in the grand scheme of things, but if you're low on C4, if you don't have a lot of C4 and you come across a space, I would maybe say wait. That would have been sketchy if I put a C4 on that wall. I'd say probably wait until you come across a base that is truly just like a home run in terms of loot, because like C4 are kind of a pain in the butt to get as well, so you really want to kind of save them for the best occasions. And I would say if you're low on C4 supplies and you come across this base, I'd say might be a good idea to kind of wait a little bit. But I don't know. That is my approach towards raiding. Regardless, I'm more than happy to blow through my C4 resources to show to all of y'all which bases are worth it and which ones are not. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and actually fill up the rest of my inventory with probably some more resources. First things first, I want to break into this because this shouldn't cross over that 100 noise threshold that summons the big one. We're at 98, so we got a little bit to spare. Can't really break anything else, but we can fill up our inventory with some more resources, and I'm gonna go and fill up my chopper with a few things, and then pretty much we've broken into everything that this base does have to offer that I was looking to break into. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit more nitpicking here and there and just kind of like finalize exactly the inventory that I want to take home with me. But for the most part, this is gonna be it, give or take a few things that just kind of like fit exactly what I want. But I'm very picky with loot, so it'll probably take a while. So I'm gonna edit that out and talk to y'all back at home. And alrighty, lads and lassies, Travis, thank you for coming out, but the sun is coming up, so in turtle time, it is now your nap time. I'm sorry, buddy.
Don't you dare put me to bed. You will regret this.
And okay, let's get a little bit of that classic poop backpack. Gotta love mixing it up. And dude, I'm not gonna lie, the poop backpack is a little bit brighter than the rest of us, but for the most part, it kind of has like the same brown theme. So personally, I think the poop emoji, like really the Raider armor versatility is just absolutely next level. That's the only way that I can explain it. But we got a little bit more fun lined up, ladies and gentlemen. It goes by the name of a rest stop. And guess what? We are going to go and do that. First things first, bloop. Why don't we go and bring our doggo around for a little bit of an adventure to make this happen? Shall we? Oh, it's gonna be an extra fun day. Lexi, hope you're good for some fun, because the Raider mobile, dude, truly, I think the backpack, it just makes me absolutely terrifying. My bike is like absolutely just spewing out flaming farts out the back. I got a poop backpack on my emoji. We really got the theme of the day rocking and rolling, man. But all right, dude, this rest stop over here, definitely want to make sure to make a pit stop over there. As y'all know, rest stop is bae. I say it every single day. This is one of the big reasons you always want to get your chopper. You want to focus on getting that chopper built because it unlocks arguably one of the best bang for your buck events out there. And if we're lucky, there are multiple versions of the rest stop event. Obviously, if we're lucky, we're gonna get the version that can drop a shotgun, an AK, a pistol, and even more gun loot. After that, it's the standoff version of the rest stop event. It appears, however, we got an interesting version. We got the baseball Batman version, where there's a group of survivors and either they're douche canoes or they're being attacked by a zombie horde. There's kind of two subversions of this event, so to speak. There's also another version where we roll up on like a deer hunting grounds and some survivors. But the standoff event I was talking about is by far and away the best. What do you mean goodbye? Why are you? Ah, Lexi, save me! Yeah, that's right. Well, look what I did to your friend there. He's dead. What are you gonna do? Oh, he's got the gun. We got to be a little bit careful. All right, barrel roll, baby. Goodbye, Lexi. Do something. Do something, Lexi. Lexi, you're still a great doggo. But come on, do something for Pete's sake. Like what? You are supposed to be my best friend, and you're just like Lexi's just over there sitting in the corner, like heh. Star's getting shot. Like, Lexi, not cool, dude. Like, you're still an absolutely adorable doggo, and I still wub you. Oh, hello. But I also wub the loot that we getting from this. Let's go ahead and start siphoning up some of the gas. Another great thing that rest stop events do provide. But even if you don't get the best version of the rest stop event, they're still so good, dude. Like, we are most likely gonna be getting some form of a gun out of this. Y'all saw we got some aluminum. Like, in terms of just a raw event, they're so great. Not to even mention the junkyard and what that brings to the table, but that's a whole nother beast, because you gotta level up your motorcycle to level 40 at the gas station before that even happens. We still got some loot left over, whatchamacallit. Okay, well, I'll loot you, I guess. I was gonna say we still got some loot left over in the back of our trunk. We still got some junk in the, that is definitely not junk in the trunk, actually. That's treasure in the trunk. Okay, that's treasure in the chest, not junk in the trunk. And we'll just go ahead and do that a little bit. We got a few more empty water bottles in our inventory. Chopper number 2 will also likely have some gas. And I think this one will have the gun. Yes, sir. Full durability M16 modded That's what I'm talking about, man. It's truly just it's just a breeding ground for good loot. But yeah, the junkyard event, that's a whole nother beast. The junkyard event gives you an opportunity at none other than actually getting your hands on an ATV car battery. If you're lucky, you can get steel plates out of there. I've gotten before. Plenty of guns and armor from the raiders. Also, and even more ATV parts like rubber and gears and cogs and stuff like that. So truly, it's pretty decent. But we got one of the meh versions of the chopper event, but still pretty solid, all things considered. I'll go ahead and grab a little bit more of what y'all got, and then I'm gonna dippity-doo-da-daddle on out of here. Thank you for the hospitality, chopper event. You know me, I'm always appreciative of a little bit of hospitality from you. So hospitable that I had to murder everyone at the event. That's truly just a sign of a welcoming place. So welcoming, oh dealer. I don't feel like dealing with you. See what I did there? I'm a funny guy. Okay. Well, now that everyone has cringed simultaneously, mission accomplished. We're gonna go home, drop some stuff off, and then we got a surprise in store for you, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I've been talking about. This is what I've been alluding to for like the entire episode. This is something that, oh, baby, I have been needing in my life. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's just go ahead and make sure that we are producing some more ash logs and planks before we head out towards exactly what we've been hyping up for a while, because as we were saying a little bit earlier, we had something very special in store for y'all, and this is exactly that. Let's hop back, and of course, oh my god, I just love watching those flames spit out the boot. Hey, let's hop back onto our Raider mobile and our fully decked out Raiderness, because we're headed back to the bike camp, because last day on Earth I actually did something very cool. This is something that a lot of people were asking for. I remember in the last video where we actually specifically talked about the fact that, well, you weren't able to redeem your patches after the season came to a close, when it did close on Sunday, but last day on Earth actually ended up extending that so you can continue redeeming it for a few more days. By the time y'all are watching this, it may or may not have come to a close. If not, make sure to hurry your booties over to the biker camp, because if you talk to my dude Earl, and or just click on that button over there, but if you talk to my dude Earl, he will take you over here to the screen, the menu of the boxes, and I still have quite a few patches, so we got one big old unboxing coming your lads and lassies way. This was something that we almost got completely screwed out of, but no longer. Thanks to this, we do have the capability of redeeming these patches, so hurry on over in case y'all have not already redeemed your patches for some crates, and please cross your fingers for me, and let's hope there's something good is coming my way. Come on, baby, let's go ahead and max out all the club members boxes we can. Let's go ahead and max out all the club treasurers boxes we can, and let's not forget all the road captains boxes either. And okie dokie, we begin with the club members box. We got 20 of these. If luck is on our side, we will have some car batteries coming our way. So ladies and gentlemen, please cross your fingers in unity, in unison. Let there be something good. Come on, baby. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no. Okay, well, the first one definitely didn't have a whammy, or it did have a whammy. I don't know exactly how that expression goes. Okay, we got a few cogs for the machine over there, but I'm looking for that mythical item number 3. It's gonna be pretty cool though, because okay, we're slowly making our way over to the right. You like to see it, but it is gonna be cool to pick up some of these like bandanas and like more rare biker skins. Like, I'm definitely always happy to pick some of those up, but definitely happy to pick up some of these ATV car batteries, because they are definitely, let's freaking go, a rare resource that is quite handy for a lot of things, including building your ATV. And even after you have the ATV built, this car battery is the key, I tell you, the key to one of the most rarest resources in last day on Earth history: lead and the lead plates. Either you can actually scrap the car battery in your recycler, and it will give you a chance at redeeming lead, or you take it once you have your ATV built to the swamp, and from there you can actually use that to power one of the drilling machines that they have over in the swamps. And well, once all of that goes underway, you actually start extracting lead from the ground. Then you can take it back home and put it into your pressing machine, and bada boom, bada bing, the lead plates are yours. And so far, lead plates have had a few uses. I think there's a couple. I think there's like maybe a few buildable items from it, but the main thing that lead plates actually do come in handy for now, it's definitely a very future-proofed resource that like I definitely do want to have more of as we continue making our way forward in Last Day on Earth. I imagine it will be valuable and handy for future things, but the main thing that it's useful for at the moment is actually, let's go! As our wise DJ once said, another one, baby. Can we get numero 3? I'm not gonna lie, man, the HV car batteries are a decent reward for all of our robbery shenanigans because the robberies were not cheap, they were not easy, but the acquisition of batteries is a decent, I will say, reward, and definitely the big thing out of the club members box that we do like to see. But the big thing that they are used for once you have lead plates is actually Bunker Bravo and repairing this. Let's go! That makes, I think, 4? Is that 4? Dude, can we get one more over here for the last one? Come on, baby, come on, come on. Ah, dude, no complaints. We actually got a lot of car batteries. Let's freaking go. And let's freaking go and move on to the Club of Treasures box. So this one, I'd say the biggest pull, the guaranteed grenades are nice. The explosive materials are cool. Not really useful, but definitely a resource that I like stockpiling because it might have more uses down the line. But the carbon composites are definitely quite the nice pull, and they are on the very rare side of things because those carbon composites are one of the most essential and hard to get items necessary for whatchamacall, building weapon modifications. So definitely something you want to not have a shortage of. But back, oh, let's go, baby. Back to what I was saying with the other box. The big thing that comes out of those batteries is pretty much it leads to lead plates one way or another. And as of right now, those lead plates can be used in Bunker Bravo as kind of like their main super useful use, and pretty much it activates this one terminal in Bunker Bravo that unlocks a secret room in each of the Bunker Bravo floors. So we are doing, I've been stockpiling, I've been preparing, because let me just say, Bunker Bravo, I haven't done it in a while because, well, it's just something after you get your ATV built, you do not have a lot of reason to go back to Bunker Bravo, which is kind of poopy because if you think about it, once you get your ATV, you get a lot of lead, and the main thing you use lead for is Bunker Bravo, and like at least at the moment, Bunker Bravo, and the main thing Bunker Bravo is used for is preparing your ATV. So it's kind of a circle that doesn't make a whole ton of sense, but that is why I am biting and stockpiling lead, because I do think it will come more in handy. And bro, the luck is not on our side today. But yeah, with Bunker Bravo, it activates this like secret, like one of the 2 switches you can activate per floor will actually unlock a secret room that you can use lead to repair. Oh, let's go, mini Uzi, that's nice. But you have to use lead to repair this one switch that you can flip on each floor. It's a one-time thing. You only got to use the lead once, and then you can flip it every time you go through Bunker Bravo, and you get extra loot on each of the floors through a secret room. And floor 3 and 4, actually, I think you can get carbon composites and stuff from some of them, but some of the big pulls are actually more ATV car batteries and also more of the gas cylinders, which are very much so a rare item. Honestly, now that I think about it, I think it would have been pretty cool to actually have a gas cylinder somehow be in one of these boxes. I think that'd be pretty cool because at the end of the day, man, I think the big thing that Last Day on Earth should be working on is whenever they do add in new items, new locations, and new mechanics like the robbery, I think that it should kind of like all roads should lead to the ATV, because there's already quite a few ways to get to the chopper. Not saying it's an easy thing to get to the chopper, but there are quite a few ways. So I do think, let's go, that's solid. Actually having more like ways of unlocking the ATV, so getting gas cylinders, getting transmissions, and some of those very essential components, in addition to a lot of engine parts that are necessary, would all be pretty cool. But let me know what y'all think about Eddie and all that type of jazz. But without further ado, this pack is also really cool because the landmine that you can get, I'd say it's probably one of the biggest pulls. This helmet over here is actually, not only is this such a cool like outfit of armor, but the helmet is actually, in terms of helmets, like I think a slightly worse than a SWAT helmet, making it pretty dang useful, you know? And then there's also, of course, the landmine, which is, dude, it's a freaking landmine, man, and they are not the easiest things to come across. You can actually get them from Bunker Bravo, I believe, if you are lucky, but that's definitely a good pull. Gun oil's okay. I already have a lot of it, so I'm a bit biased on gun oil. I've been stockpiling that pretty well, but that does go into making weapon modifications, and same thing with factory parts. And the factory parts, I am a big fan of too, especially the fact that it's on the very rare side. I mean, I'd love it to be part of the guaranteed side, trust me. But I do think out of these 3 things, the gun is a nice little bonus, but the main let's go thing you are looking for is going to be these factory parts, which are again a very essential component into weapon modifications, especially ever since the update that actually, I believe, removed factory parts and carbon composites from the police station. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. I might be misremembering, but I do feel like something like that did happen at some point. But regardless, there you, ladies and gentlemen, have it. Our final opening of season 7, and we got quite a few nifty things up in there. Definitely like the boxes. I don't like how hard it is to get the patches for them and how many coins I had to use to freaking hire some of you people over here. I really wish that you were able to hire these fellas with a different set of circumstances, but I am very happy that Last Day on Earth listened to us and did add in this, like, so to speak, this extension that gave us a bit of an extended opportunity to go and redeem our patches, because, you know, you were able to do robberies up until the end of the season, so it only makes sense to let people do robberies till the end of the season and then give them a little bit of a few day buffer, so to speak, to actually, you know, claim all of the robbing that they did do, and that is exactly what we did. We do still have like 4 extra patches with skulls there, but regardless, there is pretty much our last dabble in season 7, because we can't go to the prison, we can't talk to anyone over here in the bikers camp, but we did, I mean, except for Earl, but we did get that extension with Earl, which was definitely highly appreciated, and I'm very happy that they did that, because that would have been pretty, I think, scummy to not give people a little bit of that like buffer at the end to actually turn in these patches, because like if you worked your butt off to get these patches, like, bro, give people a little bit of time, especially since they could have been doing robberies all the way till the end of the season. You know, it just makes sense. But overall, hopefully we see this camp stick around, hopefully we see the prison stick around, and hopefully it becomes a more permanent feature with a little bit more balanced loot. I do think that they should definitely buff these boxes and or just like add in entirely new types of loots that you can get from the prison, like I was saying with my ATV idea. Let me know any and all that type of jazz. I would absolutely love to hear from y'all in that comment section down below. And a reminder that comment is going to push you 1/3 of the way into the weekend $25 Access Play Store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure the like button, make sure to subscribe, that lets you know today's video. Y'all can go ahead and check out every single Last Day on Earth video when Saturday rolls around. We'll pick random for the past week, pick random comment from that random video, and that's what we'll be doing for the week. And we'll kick off the weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well. So make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell to stay up to date with every single video. Y'all can enter it on for that weekly giveaway, not to mention all the other dope survival games going up on the channel as well. And trust me, if y'all like Last Day on Earth, you'll be fans of some of the other videos going up. You will enjoy some of the other series, 7 Days to Die, Zombie, all that jazz. And yo, let's freaking go. We got the best version of this event. We have a little bit of a standoff occurring before these groups of people take your friend and get out of here. Well, guess what? We're gonna go and use a little bit of that Sounds pistol drizzle to take these fellers down before they got an opportunity to react. And if luck is on our side, let's freaking go. Dude, today has been a loot-tastic type of day. A half durability shotgun. This right here, man, you love to see it. This guy could have dropped his AK. He didn't, but we got the shotgun out of that fella. And bro, we honestly, we got to give the shotgun a little bit of love. I feel like it's been a while since we've been using some shotgun rain in Last Day on Earth. So definitely we got to bring that back into the fold. But whew, let's freaking go. Yeah, that's another thing that makes the chopper so freaking, just like the chopper events, so useful. You know, the chopper unlocks chopper events, and well, this is one of those potential chopper events. And personally, I think this is the best of the chopper events because we got the shotgun. That person can drop a pistol. That person can drop a Kalashnikov. You know, they're like, if luck is on your side, you are gonna have some pretty good things coming our way. In addition, I believe to, I don't want to say a gun's guaranteed, but usually you get some kind of a gun out of the chopper too. Sometimes you get a weapon crate, sometimes that can be like a shotgun too. So really, depending on your luck, like things can get pretty freaking ridiculous over here. But yeah, make sure you guys have that notification bell hit and stay in the loop, not just for the other awesome survival games like 7 Days to Die, Zombie or Jurassic Survival, all sorts of awesomeness that we're checking out. And trust me, if y'all like Last Day on Earth, great chance you'll be enjoying some of those. But in addition to that, yo, we love Last Day on Earth. As soon as anything new does come to Last Day on Earth, we'll always give it a go, give it a look, and checking it out. So obviously, we had plenty of Season 7 shenanigans, but Season 8 is right around the corner, which is going to be celebrating Last Day on Earth's 3-year birthday. The 3-year anniversary of Last Day on Earth is almost upon us, ladies and gentlemen, and with it, we'll be covering all the content that does bring. We'll be keeping y'all in the loop with any new info that does come out about that, and overall, long story short, y'all will know about all this jazz as it does come out. So make sure you're staying tuned with that notification bell. Hit plenty of good and jolly times. And bro, I just want to loot this and make sure I got everything. Thank you. Why was that so difficult? But yeah, on top of that, we have cleared out this beautiful little place Let's get a little bit of food in our bellies, and well, I think it's actually a good point for us to actually go ahead and start ending off this episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Season 8 around the corner. I cannot wait for that. Cannot wait for some more shenanigans as well that we are going to get going. And well, we got some locations like Bunker Bravo that honestly I do believe are due for a bit of a revisit, as much as my weapon stockpile does not agree with that statement, because dude, Bunker Bravo is a very, very hard location, but it'll be a good opportunity for us to loot up on gas cylinders, gas cylinders, what's the other thing, ATV car batteries, and some few other pretty hard to get loots like that. So time will tell how all of this goes. Maybe we'll bring our Seaburn armor down there and have some fun now that we have a few sets. But yeah, with that said, with that done, that is going to start bringing an end to this episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Hey, you guys are whole for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.